Hello, everybody. This is José Ignacio from the Uncomfortable Dialogues 2022.
I am delighted of having in our virtual studio today Vladimiro Nettel. Vladimiro is the general manager of NC Solutions and Adinkos. He's based in Montreal, Canada. Vladimiro and I used to go to the same university many years ago, and then we worked together in Procter & Gamble. So without any further ado, welcome to our studio, Vladimiro. How are you doing?
Ignacio, very well. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity of being here with you. It's been a while since we had seen and chatted, and doing good. Yeah, it's winter here, and one of the key things is you need to learn to live with winter and low temperatures.
Absolutely. And when you said winter here in Canada, that really means winter.
The temperature. We're currently at minus 20 today with a wind chill of minus 24. And about a meter of snow already accumulated. So it is deep winter.
So how's your business? Should I assume that it's not business as usual?
Well, no, it's not business as usual. Certainly it is not. Since the pandemic, there has been some big changes and big things that we have gone through. In consulting, part of the big thing is that you normally go and meet with your clients. You go and have face-to-face as frequently as possible. And since the pandemic started, this has been a big step change in the way we are doing business. It has been positive, though, because we've had some areas and some clients that are really related to essential businesses. Related to disposable hygiene. So everything related to diapers, to face masks, to feminine care has taken off. But we have some other clients that have had big issues in terms of adapting to this new way of doing business. Traveling and meeting face to face has become the other way. You do as much as possible through a video conference, but it has really some challenges. Why? The biggest of the challenges that I have seen has been on how you are able to read your client on the other side, getting to know a little bit more of the individual, getting to know a little bit more on an informal basis the business that you're dealing with, and then sitting the next day, right, to discuss business, but with a background that it's easier. Today is you start a video conference, you may have some, but it's not really big time that you have, and you don't have that face-to-face to read body cues.
Yes, you are absolutely right. So I know that you have been working as a business executive for the last 20, 25 years, or even 30. And throughout this career, you have learned so many skill sets as a business leader. But if you compare your skill sets or your toolbox, have you changed the toolbox because of the current crisis, or is the same old-fashioned skill sets?
Listen, it's interesting because referring to your book, right? When you're talking strong curiosity, the face reality, drive for results, and never give up, that's something that you keep on doing. And this crisis shows us that is something that you need to keep on doing. But what I've learned through the crisis has been that there's three things that I find very important. One is having flexibility as a leader, having adaptability, and the third one, it's adaptability. So you need to be flexible. The crisis showed us that things will not be the same one day to the next, and you need to be flexible to understand, to hear, listen, and adapt your self, your techniques, and everything to what you're facing. But also, I talk of adaptability because you need to adopt, and you need to adopt different approaches. I live in Montreal, and there has been lockdowns on and off. So you need to adopt the fact that you, at some point in time, you can go and meet people at the restaurant, and then you adopt the fact we've done meetings where we send each other these gift cards, and I say, listen, we're going to have lunch. Here, I'll send you your gift card. You will call, you will order, and literally we adopted that lunch and we adapted it to be face-to-face through a virtual thing, everybody having lunch and enjoying, right?
That's a good idea.
Exactly, it's adopting a new fashion of lunch, but it was very interesting. So these are things that help trying to get back to the kind of normality that we had beforehand, but in the face of what we're living today. And this has been very successful with cascading, because people also enjoy part of what we're doing that I was telling you we're missing is, okay, I had issues with the sauce, I had issues warming this, I had issues, I didn't know that it was. So it's part of when you go to the restaurant and talk about a plate, going through this, right? It helps break the ice and lead you to a higher confidence on what you're talking, being more close with the other person. So those are three things that I believe will be key for every leader to get into the toolbox and keep on building, right? That kind of stronger toolbox, adaptable toolbox to the new realities that we're going to be living.
I think that you're touching a very important item, and this is, and you didn't mention per se, but I think because we are having these virtual dialogues, you have to be very creative. And for you, creativity will be to give this gift card so that people will have lunch while you have the meeting. And there is kind of a new way to break the rules, to bring new spicy discussion into something that otherwise may be very boring or maybe very intense. So I like it. It's a great idea. I should really incorporate it, my tool set, the notion about the gift card. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and at the end, one of the key things that we saw is by doing this also, you're promoting your local restaurants, the local businesses, right? So you're contributing in a way, keep contributing, keeping the economy rolling and keeping everybody alive, right?
Excellent. No, I really like it. So, Vladimiro, I have one final question for you. If I were to ask your colleagues or your family, your kids, for instance, they said, how does Vladimiro perform during the crisis? What do you think that will be your legacy?
I think, listen, the key, my key contribution or my key message to my kids and my surroundings has been, we need to keep on trucking, as I say. So we need to keep on trucking, and we need to adapt the way we drive to the path and that we have in front, right? This is like a trailer driver. You get snow, you get rain, and what I've tried is to demonstrate, to say, guys, let's face the road, let's see what is coming to us, and let's adapt our driving to that road ahead. I think that's my key point, to say, guys, the crisis will keep on coming. We will have bumps on the road. We will have potholes on the road, but we need and we must keep on driving and facing forward to keep moving in all the areas of our lives.
Vladimiro, as always, it's really a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for the time.